Today I want to talk about the politics and the ownership of research. And one of the reasons I want to talk about it is I think that so often the politics overthrows the good that some research is doing. And many times over the last 30 years of my career to do with things with wildlife, you find people that have discovered amazing things that can lead to great conservation initiatives, whether it's a different way of attaching a transponder to a giraffe, whether it's a different way of analyzing data to do with wildlife movement. And yet so often those people are so terrified that someone else might publish their work that they don't let it out. And it only comes out years later, and hundreds of animals could have benefited from that work if they'd just freely spoken about it. And I think that this ownership of data is such a load of nonsense. The person who owns the data should be so proud to share that data to anybody that can turn that data into great conservation. And so I simply can't understand how someone can call himself a conservationist, discover something that would be great for conservation, and then not tell the world about it. How does that make any sense? And so really when you look at it, that kind of scientist is not there for conservation. They're there to their own ends. They're someone that I find it very difficult to respect, because truly, how do you respect somebody that discovers something that could be great for conservation, but because of their concern that someone else might take it from them, they don't put it out there? And great conservation truly is a team effort. It takes a huge amount of people, scientists, conservationists from the very front line, anti-poaching rangers. We don't all need to be scholars, but we need to have scholars amongst us so we can document, we can scientifically make sure that we're doing the right thing. And then when great conservation happens, everybody benefits. It should never be about an individual. It should always be about the conservation, the species, the ecosystem, the biosphere as a whole. And if we could all just make it about the species and not about ourselves, a lot more conservation would happen. Tell me what you think about that.